Morning, folks. So today I'm going to be bringing you another video for the Itaki Chef Pro. I was so happy with the results that I got yesterday from the golden curry steamed vegetables brown rice mixture that I made that I decided to go home last night and make up another concoction and just give it a whirl. Like I said, half the fun of figuring these things out is just doing it and see what happens. I got some 100% Durham whole wheat pasta, a couple sprigs of thyme, a few cloves of garlic, some spinach. Again, it's a 100% whole food plant-based recipe with no added processed foods, no oil, no anything like that that's going to throw this off. It's just raw organic vegetables, 100% whole wheat pasta. We're going to throw it in there today at lunch and see what turns out. So we'll see you guys at lunchtime. Hey, how you doing, folks? Okay, so a little late today getting started on this lunch, so we're going to break this thing out kind of quick and get started. So, like I was saying this morning, I think I'm going to try a pasta dish. You know, I had done a pasta dish last night after I got home, and turned out pretty good. So, today what I brought was, I just packed all the vegetables directly in the container. No prep, no chopping, no none of that. I just wanted to get it done as quick as possible before walking out the door this morning. So, I'm just going to dump everything that I got. Alright, so I put about 100 grams of pasta, because from what I was reading online, it said somewhere that the pasta absorbs 1.4 times its amount of water. So if I want to use the correct ratio of water without having to drain the thing, then I would be using roughly 142 grams of water. So I pre-weighed the pasta before I put the pasta in here at home, cut it up so it would fit inside this little bowl, and got it all ready to go. So today I'm just gonna throw all these things in here. I got a bag of green beans also that I had just got while I was at work, delivered from Amazon Prime now. So I'm gonna throw a couple of those in there as well. So let's just go ahead and do the same deal as I did yesterday. Break everything up, peel the paper off the garlic. Let's get this all set up and thrown in here. Again, the reason I like doing this stuff is because I can get that plant-based whole food thing. You know, all these other Itaki Pro videos that I've seen have been with meat or process this, process that. And, you know, I'm not into that. I'm trying to do a different lifestyle. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut all these up. Alright, just bear with me as we get all this stuff chopped up and popped into the Itaki Pro. Alright, so I got a couple of sprigs of thyme. So what you want to do with these guys is, I find it easier if you just go ahead and pull on the sprig right here, hold it, pull out the stem, and you go ahead and you get your little sprigs of thyme, your little individual leaves of thyme thrown in there. So let me show you that there one more time. So grab it from the end, kind of just give it a pull. Alright, you wind up with a whole bunch of loose little leaves that you don't have to chop up or cut. Okay, a couple of these mushrooms again. This time I'm going to chop in half and give a little bit rough chop. 2 mushrooms this time. So when I measured out the water this morning, I didn't have anything to bring the water with me, so I just kind of got a rough eyeball of what 1.5 cups, or what 142 grams of water looked like, and it looked like roughly almost 1 cup of water. I figure I'm going to need a little bit anyway in the bottom of this just to help steam the vegetables down. So I'm going to cut up this shallot that I have here. I'm going to throw that in there as well. Real rough chops. I'm not doing any of this stuff. Again, this is supposed to be just for a quick little meal at work. Now, yesterday when I cooked this meal at home, and I tried this recipe at home before I came out, before I decided to do it live, it took about, I'd say 45 minutes or so, or 40 minutes or so for the pasta to cook all the way through, and I had to stir it once or twice in between to keep the pasta from sticking and clumping together. If you don't want to use oil, that's what you're going to have to do. A lot of people were saying that, if you add a little oil, it prevents it from foaming up, but I didn't have that problem. And frankly, in this thing, even if it does foam up, the water's just going to spill over into the bottom of the ceramic plate and burn up anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Cut a few more of these up. I'm just going to tear up the spinach leaf. Doesn't need to be perfect. This stuff's going to get all wilty anyway. Alright. Gather up all my extra little ingredients here. Throw them in. Okay, now I put the pasta in the bottom. Because that's where the water is going to lay, and I want it to cover the pasta. So I'm going to put my seasonings over the top before I put the water in, and that's going to hopefully drag down the seasonings through the bottom of this. So that, just give me 1 second. I'm going to run right back, grab some salt and pepper. Okay, good generous sprinkle of salt and pepper over the top of this. That is it, folks. So now I'm going to take the water and measure out what I thought was roughly about a cup or so. That's about it. I'm going to pour this down, rehydrate some of those dried herbs, and make sure that that pasta is covered. Then we're going to do our 2 cups like we did yesterday with a little Itaki Pro cup that came with it into the bottom, into the ceramic plate. And it's just to keep the steam. Okay, that is it. So we're going to lock this bad boy up. Okay. Get it plugged in and turned on, and we're going to clean up our mess. Yeah, it's important to clean as you go. This way at the end of all this you don't have a giant mess to clean up. So at home I use some sort of garbage bowl or something like that. It helps me not want to not cook, because I don't feel like cleaning up after. You don't feel like doing the dishes, you don't feel like cleaning, you don't feel like doing any of that stuff after you're done cooking the food. You just want to eat and forget the dishes till tomorrow. So I like to clean up as I go. This way at the end of my cooking, everything's already pretty much clean. So I'm going to go ahead and let this thing go for about I say 20 minutes or so. I'm going to open it up, give it a stir, and cover it back up for another 20 minutes or so after that. So in about 40 minutes I'll give it a look, and we'll see how it turns out. Again, all I put in here was 100 grams of 100% whole wheat durum pasta. I put in some 1 whole shallot, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 mushrooms, some salt and pepper, oregano, about a handful of spinach, and a few green beans cut up. About almost a cup of water, and that's it. That's all I put in there, and we're gonna see how it turns out. All right, guys, welcome back. Here we are. Let's shut this down, open it up, and see what we got. Still seems pretty steamy. Don't want to burn myself. Gonna give it a few seconds. Rather safe than sorry. Little time never hurt no man. Okay, let's put it over there. Give this a stir and see what we got down there. Okay, let's check that pasta. See it. Alright, flavor's really good, but I think this still needs a little bit more time, so I'm going to cover this back up, smash that all back down into the little bit of water that's still down on the bottom, Close it up. Give it another 10 minutes. Give it another 10 minutes. And we'll come back and check and see how we're doing. And we are back for the last and final time. It is going to be done and it is going to be delicious. Let's open this up. And let's power this off. Ooh, I can smell it. It smells so good. I can smell that oregano, the rehydrated oregano. You know, the other good thing about throwing all these fresh vegetables in here and steaming them as is in one container in the liquid that it comes in without boiling it, without frying it, without using any oil or anything like that, is that all of the nutrients stay in here. Now, some of them probably break down because of the heat. I'm not a scientist. I have no idea. But all the nutrients that cooked out of it are going to stay in here in the liquid. That's part of the benefit for me about doing this also as well, is that, you know, you're going to get not only the macronutrients, your carbohydrates, your proteins, your fats, all that stuff that's in the food, but you're also going to keep all the micronutrients that are left in the bottom, the ones that aren't broken down by the cooking process, of course. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, spoon here. And that is done and delicious. What a great thing, man. What a great job, guys. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. So see, this is not just a rice cooker. You know, I couldn't find any videos anywhere out there that I saw with this thing that had pasta in it. So I did it anyway. I throw some pasta in the bottom of it. Figured out the ratios, and I tell you what, this is incredibly flavorful with just a little bit of stuff that I put in there. Take a look at that. All right, guys, that's it. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and eat because I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. Like I said, it was a busy day at work today, so I didn't have a lot of time to shoot this video and prepare this. So again, you want me to continue making these kinds of videos and these kinds of recipes, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Definitely love to see some subscribers on this channel and let people tell me what to make, tell me what to try, you know, tell me what you're interested in. And, you know, this is a new lifestyle, a new me, not necessarily a new year. I've flirted with veganism in the past. I lost a lot of weight. As you can tell, I'm no stranger to a fork. I've struggled with my weight on and off my entire life. I lost a bunch of weight a couple years back. I was out hiking. I broke my foot, had broken 5 bones in my foot, had a screw put in, and it was just the excuse I needed to get right back in the saddle eating crappy. And it's taken me almost 2 years now to get back to the point where I am ready to try. I used to work in the food industry. I cook. I know how to cook. I cook well. Learning how to cook over again without using all of the common industry practices, high fat content, lots of oil, lots of salt, lots of things that just make the food taste good to our palate, but they kind of kill the sense of flavor in our palate too. Learning how to cook over again using just natural ingredients has really been a blessing to me, and so it's not really going to be that difficult for me to make the change back, because the food is really good and really flavorful. You know, hit that subscribe button if you want to see my weight loss journey. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more recipes like this. Hit the subscribe button just to help me out. Help a brother out. Hey. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and eat. I'm starving, as you can tell by my rambling. Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell.